Hey patients, this is Dr. Gabe again, coming to you with some information about how to help your back feel better and function better when you're working from home. Last week we gave you some tips on the best way to sit when you're having to work on a laptop or just at home, either on your couch or a chair. This week I'm going to give you a couple stretches I think are beneficial. I mentioned last week how you had to get up every 30 to 45 minutes and move around to help reduce the incidence of back pain. And so I'm going to show you a couple exercises. One of them I'm going to start with is called posture angels or wall angels. I did not make these up. These I learned from a doctor named Steve Weininger from down in the Atlanta area. You can look his information up online at PostureZone. I think it's PostureZone.com, and find out some more information about these if you need a refresher. But it's pretty simple. And what you're going to do is you're going to stand against the wall and actually put your back and your feet against the wall, and you're going to bring your feet out about a foot's distance. I know you can't see my feet right now, but just trust me, bring your feet out about a foot's distance from the wall. Your arms are going to be down to your side, and really simply, all you're going to do is just breathe. You're just going to take 5 slow breaths where you're just going to breathe out, and when you breathe out, you're going to think about tightening your stomach muscles, pushing the small of your back against the wall, keeping your head and your shoulders straight and as close to the wall as possible. You don't have to touch the wall, or your head doesn't have to touch the wall, but your shoulders do. So when you're breathing out, you're thinking about squeezing your abs, pushing the small of your back against the wall. And then you just breathe in, and then just let everything relax, okay? And so you just want to do that like 5 slow breaths. That's just a really good way to help get those shoulders back and help actually kind of engage the lower back muscles that are not as engaged when you're sitting for a long period of time. You could find like a door frame, okay? And then just put your arms on either side of that door frame, and then just gently lean in, okay? So you're just gently pushing those shoulders back. Now listen, if you had some rotator cuff injuries or tears, or you got artificial joints, think about this, okay? Use some common sense when you're doing these stretches, but if you haven't had any of those problems, a gentle stretch where you bring those shoulder blades back is a good idea, or even kind of grabbing the side of the door frame and just gently stretching away with the left arm. And then obviously you could switch and do the same thing with the right arm. When you're doing those stretches, I recommend doing them for 10 seconds and do about 3 sets of those. You can do that several times throughout the day. That's just going to really make a difference and help reduce the incidence of that really stabbing back pain that folks are coming and complaining about. That's going to help with your shoulder stiffness and tightness, and even actually it's going to help with the lower back discomfort that you may get to. Now, obviously, that's not going to necessarily fix everything, but it's some good tips that you can use at home when you're working from home. Certainly, at our office here in Spartanburg, we love to take care of you and help you if you need some help with your spine. Again, otherwise, you could look up Dr. Weininger's information on that PostureZone.com online. Have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.